Day 39. We are about to leave Santa Barbara and head towards Santa Maria. We don't know if we're going to spend the night in Santa Maria. Depends if we need to find a new David, but I think that would be already too lucky. Continue towards Santa Maria, and the final destination up north is San Francisco.
So we're here at the entrance of Highway 101, which goes to, for example, Santa Maria. Just arrived here, let's hope this is a good spot. We actually just, like 2 minutes ago, we got offered some money just by some random person. Because maybe she thought that we were homeless or something and were in need of money, but of course we declined it. Let's hope we get a ride instead of money.
We got a ride from Santa Barbara and we got it from Rita. And Rita has actually done hitchhiking himself quite a lot. Thanks to Rita, we actually have probably the best sandwich of this trip by far. And we can actually hear now a story about hitchhiking experience.
I mean, the deception of the people thinking like hitchhiking is a bad thing. When you actually, that's the best way to meet people. You just have to have your own experience and trust people, and you end up finding beautiful people. You end up being in the best place ever, and at the end of the day, it's the best transportation ever. And you guys are not doing it because it's free. You're doing it because it's a culture, it's a style, it's a transportation. Period, right? So there's nothing wrong about that. I just think that the population should trust a little bit more. When you see a sign and you see two guys, it's not just a bad look or anything like that. You have to really trust. And with trust comes opening, creativity, opportunity. I saw the good side of what I'm gonna do for you without too much putting my finger on it, because that's natural to me. That's how the world should be, where we trust each other. Just because you have a bad experience doesn't mean you're gonna have it this way, you know? So, an example, you guys are good, you're beautiful, and I can tell there's a culture, there's an intellect behind, and then there's an education. So, you cannot judge the cover of the book, right? Until you get that experience, and as much as you find me fantastic, I find you fantastic too. Okay, it's both ways. Positive, optimist. Take those guys, pick them up when you see them on the freeway and the road. They're just visiting a country with different transportation than yours, and it's unconventional, but accept it. There's nothing bad about it.
So the situation is that, well, we couldn't catch a ride anymore since it got too dark. Now we just somehow have to kill time and wait for the sunrise. How come you have coffee and is that a blueberry muffin what my eyes see?
Yes, sir.
What happened? That is a real blueberry muffin.
Well, we just met Richard. And Richard is a magician. He does magic. And he happened to do some magic tricks, and suddenly this was here. We will actually meet him in a few seconds again. Yeah, we were just checking our map and our plans here, and suddenly he started talking to us, and he offered us to have a coffee.
We found a place to stay. This again one of those things that you don't really know how to explain what happened. Oh, anyway,
Just happens to you. Yeah. So we were sitting in the Starbucks, waiting our time before daylight would get back because we had the whole night to spend. I think we were there for 1.5 hours.
something like that, and then we noticed that this older gentleman came in, and he looked pretty happy, and was having a conversation with this young couple, and luckily we ended up talking with him because not only he offered us a place to stay, as well as some coffee and muffins, but he also showed us magic tricks.
Yes. It turns out that Richard is his name. He's a very intelligent person. He's actually good at everything that he does. If it's magic, if it's programming or software.
Building, construction, I mean, just name it. He knows how to do it. And we can say Richard and his wife house tonight, and tomorrow we're gonna have breakfast together, and then we're gonna continue our trip towards San Francisco.
Yes.
But this is what we have tonight. Don't have to.
Yeah, every little negative turns out into good, something good.
Exactly. I mean,
it's again proven again.
The two luckiest travelers on Earth. Apparently, everything can happen when you just go. You talk to people, be open, try to smile. Most important thing is talk to people. You never know who you can meet.
Be honest, be straight in your interests towards them. Yeah, things will happen.
Now, it is very late. We are gonna call it a night. Sleep tomorrow long. Do our laundry again. Good night. Hyvää yötä.
Good night. Good avond. Joy state.
Believe it or not, it's day 40. We spent a night at Richard's home, and we had a long night, so we actually slept until 11ish today. Richard took us for breakfast, and now we said goodbye to him, and it's time to continue. Pismo Beach is the next destination. It's not too far actually, it's just a few miles, and after that we continue towards San Francisco. So against all the odds, we actually managed to get a ride from downtown Santa Maria. On the driver's seat we have Zach.
Hey.
And Leslie. And you guys actually live in San Francisco, right?
We do.
Yeah. And how far away, how long we can ride with you guys? What do you say?
Maybe about 4 or 5 hours.
Sweet.
Almost there. We thought it's gonna take 2 to 3 days to reach San Francisco. Can you imagine now you're stuck with us? So the acts of kindness just keeps on happening to us. Luckily, we were hitchhiking, and then this nice man came and paid our bus ride to Santa Cruz, which is most likely going to be our end destination for today. But then what happened is that we got in the bus, and the bus drove, let's say, 100 meters further and stopped and gave the money back to this nice guy. And the driver said, keep this for real emergencies or something like that. But anyways, we're gonna ride to Santa Cruz. The only thing we really hope is that we can find a safe place to sleep, because this is not the nicest neighborhood so far.
This happens a lot of times during this trip that we get some food, but every time is just as special and as just looking for some food. Want to have some?
Yeah.
Here you go, man. So we're here with Aaron, who bought us our lovely dinner, and he even came back with some little extra dessert here.
Yeah, welcoming, meet people. That's what life's all about, traveling, and what you guys are doing is pretty important. You look back on it and you'll know, maybe you've got the prospects back home and what you're going to do with the rest of your life and ideas, but just this travel is important. So.
Santa Cruz, California, this place is freaking insane. Like, we've been walking down the street a couple of hours and it's just full of drug addicts. It is the worst place so far. I mean, it's a beautiful town, don't get me wrong, but it's just full and completely filled with people on trucks and completely messed in their head. I mean, we really have to hide so goddamn well tonight that we don't get completely robbed. Tomorrow morning we're so out of this town. Jesus, I mean, it's just everyone basically who's walking here is drunk or high or some kind of, I don't know, don't like it. cheers. Let's
Well,
get.
at least we met Aaron.
Yeah, thank you, Aaron. Aaron's top, extremely cool guy. We have a couple of beers for ourselves tonight, if we dare to drink them.
We there.
But now we go hide, and we're definitely not gonna be able to sleep tonight. We're just gonna go find the beach or some kind of park, which most likely are gonna be just full with, you know, these people as well. But you know, let's hope that those are quiet. Gonna change some warm clothes on and really disappear for a while. Right, the night was. It started to. The wind surprised us. The wind was suddenly freaking cold, and yeah, it's now around 4 o'clock in the night. Just couldn't sleep anymore, and now we're gonna head to this spot where we think we can hitchhike tomorrow morning. So that was our night. I don't know if it's day 41 or 42, but we're gonna kick it. Get out of Santa Cruz. Good morning, it's Breaking Borders day 41. You know what, we managed to get a ride before the sun even came up. It was about like 6:45 in the morning, and Leonardo picked us up, and we are on our way now to Palo Alto.
Gonna be famous.
And we actually Leonardo is going to give us a ride all the way to like pretty close to Google headquarters. So let's see if the CEOs are there to see if they have something for us.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Like a financial director position or something.
Yeah. Something in the top management level.
Yes. Sea-level.
Sea-level, okay. We're going to go for those. So in a few minutes, Google headquarters. Apparently we are here. We're not allowed to go inside, so the management level top jobs have to leave it for next time.
We have to beg for it.
Yeah, but damn, those tents look like something we would really like to have on this trip.
So, is it?
When the lights go up, darling, I go home. When the lights go up, darling, I go home.
Alright, that was a very quick tour to Google's headquarters. We couldn't get inside, but it was just nice to see it. We are now trying to hitchhike, you know, at Google's backyard, San Francisco. I have the feeling that this might take a while. You know the feeling when you check on the map and the distance looks like this small? Well, this classic thing happened to us as well. We had this great idea that let's walk from Google headquarters to Stanford University. The distance was, you know, only this, and we've been walking for miles, and it feels like we're never gonna get there. A long day of walking. We are at the Stanford University campus. I highly doubt if we can pull off the same stunt as we did in the Durango, meaning finding a place to stay, but let's go for it. We arrived to San Francisco. Been here now 2 or 3 hours. Looks shit. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Yeah, we didn't sleep a lot. Not last night, and tonight it's gonna be the same thing. We're just gonna walk around the city, see the bridge, what you apparently have to see, and get out of here tomorrow morning.
Why is shit?
I don't know, it's the same thing as yesterday in Santa Cruz. A lot of people, I mean, it looks like everyone is on trucks here. At least one we have seen. I don't know if we had the wrong route or what's the reason, but I think getting a place to stay here, I mean, it feels fairly impossible. So we're gonna try to just go somewhere out of the sights and leave early tomorrow morning. I don't know, we basically traveled across the whole town or city, but didn't really see anything nice.
It's full of homeless people, drug addicts, those people.
Yeah.
It's full of them.
Okay, so the thing is, we don't know how long we can keep doing this. This is the thing at the moment. So we're in San Francisco now. We try to find how we are going to continue. I think we might go just towards LA How long it's gonna take, we don't know. Anyways, it might be the aim, the original idea was to do it in 60 days, but it can be that it's now a bit shorter.
I mean, we can keep it up, but it's more like, do we want to? We almost already reached our target, and it doesn't make sense to just fill up the time with traveling around, you know, just...
Yeah, and it feels like we have done the things we wanted to do. And of course, I mean, I can be honest and say that we are tired, cold, and now feet hurt. Eating this for dinners is not really... Well, anyways, it can be that big changes might come. We'll see. We just now try to figure it out what to do in San Francisco, and actually more importantly, how to get out of here. So where are we heading?
I don't know, somewhere at the coast and to the Golden Gate Bridge. But we don't exactly know which direction it is. Probably somewhere there.
Okay, San Francisco, we might have been too hard on you. It actually looks kind of nice here. We just arrived from the wrong part of the town, which was not the nicest. It is actually pretty nice here, and only thing is that all these restaurants are just killing us. We have a pack of peanuts, and we're gonna escape, run away from all of this, find a nice park where we can sit and stay at the Golden Gate Bridge tonight.
So we're now looking for a place to sleep. It's been quite hard actually so far, so apparently we have to take some risks. What the risk will be, we'll see, depends on which place we choose to be.
So it's gonna be a good night.
No, it would not be a night in the Hilton or anything, no.